I'm Batman. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft here from the Hermitcraft server. And yeah, we're going back to back today because we have important business to attend to. I mean, the NHO needs to claim their stuff. We need our own end portal, right? There is no doubt about that. Okay, do we have enough? Yes, we do. Boom. There we go. Claimed by the NHO. That is ours. I went far, far to get this one, and I hope nobody feels entitled to come out here and steal that from us now. Because we have important plans. We have important plans. But first of all, thank you all very much for the amazing amount of likes on the last episode again, and the amazing amount of comments and the love and all the good stuff. You guys are really, really awesome. Really, from Batman to you. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, keep that up. It's pretty cool. If you haven't seen the last episode, I highly suggest checking it out. It is quite hilarious. We test out the zombie bouncing Betty trap we made, and oh, there we go, another silverfish. Mr. Python doesn't have. What? No. 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 It has started. Die. Okay, Mr. Python doesn't have such a great time. Um, but no spoilers. Check it out. It's been pretty amazing. All right, so we're claiming our own end portal here, and I have a minecart track leading to that. I linked up the portals again after Beat Up screwed my portal linking up, and now we should be good. So yeah, we have big plans for this place because we have an issue, and I'll explain the issue to you while we ride back and prepare some materials and all the stuff we need. So the issue is everybody on this server here is selfish, despite the NHO. We're not. We're all about sharing. I don't know if you saw the episode yesterday, how graciously B-Dubs donated leaves to Good Times with Scar, right? And sheep heads to False Symmetry also, that plan was failing a bit. I don't know, maybe it was too slow, but good intentions. Others, for example, though, Iskial, down with the revolution, they spent hours and hours and hours flying all over the end and making it impossible for the NHO to get any Shulker boxes. It's literally impossible for us. There's nowhere to be found. I flew around in the end for a little while, and every freaking fortress is explored. Elytra's gone, Shulker box is gone, or Shulkers, so you get some Shulker shells, so it's impossible. So I'm forced to, do some stuff. I'm forced, so don't blame it on me, but I'm gonna show you something that is freaking amazing, and it includes our end portal, and it includes some crazy trickery, and we're gonna get hooked up today, boys. I hope I can fit it today. It's a bit of a bigger project, but all fine. I moved my portal to in here, and I just wanted to do one last thing. You know how we go here. Old school. Portals need to be proper. Here we go. In case Inspector ISO comes around, there's no complaints. And yeah, that thing is sitting right here in the nose. You can't really see it from below. But one thing I would really like to do, let me quickly see, can I dig behind here? Yeah. Okay, I want to make it so you can actually jump up here into the balcony and then just jump down and fly off. Nothing to see here. Didn't dupe any rails at all. No, not at all. Just I needed a lot. Oh, you beat-ups. He stole my tracks. I was like, what the heck is this guy doing? In his last episode, he's digging around, and I came across this and removes all the tracks. Let me check that. I think he removed those tracks here we used to get the skeletons over. Let me see. I'm pretty sure he removed it from here, or he really found the Lava Revolution track, but I am quite convinced that is from our minecart track here. He took him. And it was for no good reason. He tried to get a villager over and it failed miserably. So if it's not from this track here, we will see. Ah, it is. Okay, okay. That would have been a lead. Yeah, I need to replace them then, I guess. Oh man. That would have been a lead to where the freaking jungle camp is of the revolution. It's somewhere here in the jungle. Somewhere. But no idea where. It's an open, it should be open. It should be somehow visible from on top. Maybe we need to make some rockets and fly about a bit and try to locate them and sabotage before they strike. But yeah, we'll see. So I'll do some preparations here, guys, and I see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so a bit later here, and the good thing about this portal is, as there is spawners everywhere on the server, you have to say that makes it easier with the spawner rate cranked up like crazy. Yeah, there is one right here, and I dug out the room, prepared it, have some tubes going on below here and all the way leading over to our end portal, just right here. So very convenient. You could also do this if it would be a bit further away. Next up, we have a little trickery to do. We need to remove portal blocks, and there is actually a fairly simple way to do that, but you gotta do it exactly right. So if you want to remove these 3 portal blocks, right, you have to go 1, 2 and another block down, and then 2 over like this, and have a block of mycelium or podzol or whatever, lets you grow mushrooms easily. And then on top of this block you have to go 7 blocks up, and the 8th block up there has to be a glass block. Just like that. That gives us a certain size of a mushroom we need. And yeah, if you place the mushroom here now, spam it with bone meal, and yeah, now we can chop it away again. We see the mushroom grew right in there, and it removed the 3 portal frame blocks. Of course you should activate your portal before you do that. And yeah, by doing this we can get a frameless portal. Very easy to do that like that, to remove the portal blocks. And that is the next phase for our project here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little trick. Very useful. So, in case you haven't figured out what we're building here, we're building a zombie-based shulker box and every item you want duper. Yeah. That's the NHO style, baby. So, first thing we want to do, let me see. Yeah, I think I need to use the bendy track trick. Let me see. Do I have some normal tracks? Yeah. So first we need to get some minecarts in here. Put them into blocks. And the best way to do it is actually use this trick here. Boom, break that. We cannot jump here at all. Otherwise we'll end up in the end, and that would suck. Okay, brought a lot of resources here. I'm gonna show you parts of the build, not all of it, as we agreed on when I asked you a while back. So, okay, we need to be careful. Can't touch this frame. Okay, yeah, that works. Push that in a little bit further. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, now let's do the same thing here. Okay, just want to show you some of the tricks used for this setup. I guess that makes sense for you. Okay, so this is an easy way to get minecarts into a block like that and store them in there. I mean, you could also push pistons in from on top and whatnot, but yeah, this is good enough. Good enough for us. Alright, first step done. Now we need to frame a lava source in on top here. Let me get some signs. Got them. Okay, and some temporary blocks. Alright, so we go above the portal now, right here, and we want to frame a lava source right there. So we're gonna do this and that and this and that. bring that out a little bit, like so. Yeah, that should be fine. And we have the gap here for the zombies to walk in. And then we need a sign here. Okay, and let's get the lava block right up in there. And it has to sit exactly here. Don't place it into the portal. You can delete portal blocks with water and I think with lava too, so be a bit careful with that. So what are we doing here? Well, the idea is we need to send zombies holding an item into the end, having them at half a heart exactly. So when they reach this point here at the portal with the lava block, they will die. That will cause them to drop the item here. That's why we have these hopper minecarts below. Every item you send them in with will drop and we will get it back. And at the same time they will spawn in the end and still be alive and still holding the item. This is what we're trying to achieve here. And yeah, this is the basic setup for it. This way you set up the killing part. Now you need to set up a part where you soften them up and so on. And the best way to do it is use lava again in a certain setup. I will show you in a second. To soften them up. So let me build up a little bit more and then I explain further what's going on. Alright guys, I did some redstone with the setup. And yeah, now it's in a working state. There's only one thing left to do. But yeah, before we get into that, getting the zombies in the actual system here, I want to demonstrate what the whole system does. So, as I told you, the idea is you need to weaken the zombies so they're at half a heart. Then they die instantly when they enter the portal and get duped on the other side of the portal. And you will have duped items via that. To achieve the zombies to be softened like that, you need a lava dispenser like that, combined with water and a fence post. So exactly that setup. So fence post, water, and then fence here so the lava can flow down. And here we have a dispenser with a lava bucket in there. So here you can see that. So when I press this button, you can see lava gets dispensed and then shuts off again. How does that work? Well, you press the button, you see the redstone line goes to this block, up the torch tower, and then hits this block, you know, when you trigger it. Let me quickly show you. So I trigger, this turns on the lava, and then we have a bit of a repeater chain back here, down below here, that also gets activated when I press the button. And it is 6 repeaters in total, block, redstone, and 6 repeaters back, all on full delay, and they're pointing back into the dispenser. That gives you the perfect timing to soften up the zombies, right? So, blang, blang. At the same time, here's the zombie chute where the zombies come in. At the same time, you can see there's a trapdoor on top there. If I press the button, see, the trapdoor goes forward and prevents more zombies from coming in. So that's that. So yeah, with that done, now all that is left to do is get some water streams in there and transport the zombies over. And then we should be able to do a little test run here. Oh yeah, can't wait. Alright. Mob tube is completed. I set my spawn back there in this bed. So now we need to go to the end. Wait, let me see. Let's take some more glass with us. That should help. Glass, and maybe we should make a fence gate. Yeah. I think that would be okay as well. Alright, let's jump in here. We're on the platform, so now here around the platform, let's toss that. We should make a wall, just to make sure stuff doesn't fall off, like so. Okay. Dim. And it's a 2 white. No, it's a 3 white pass. Okay. Can remove that here real quick. no problemo. Okay. Like so. So remove that. Okay, still looks good with the thing Welsh Nightmate here. So we're okay. Bam. Okay. Yeah. Later we need to build an exit here that works properly. But for now, let's just do this. There's all kinds of stuff laying about here that I unintentionally tossed through the portal. So we need to pick that up so everything becomes really clear. What can we toss? We can toss this, this, this. Let's grab all this stuff. Okay, clean. Okay, 1 cobble block is there. Remember that, guys. 1 cobble block. Okay, now we need to go. Did we look at him? No, I don't think so. Now we need to go back through the end portal and end up at our setup here. Bing. Okay, here we are again. Okay, there's some unnecessary staircasing that can be removed. Okay, and now we can do a first official test run. See if it works. Here we come up here. Alright, so let's get a few zombies. Just by standing back here. That should spawn a few. Come on. And they should end up in the machine. Let's get like 3 or 5 or something like that. Should be good enough. Hello? Spawner? There we go. Alright. See, there should be at least one that can hold an item. Let's get another badge. Just one more badge. Come on. Okay, then move forward. Here we go. We have one with an armor. That's not ideal. We want the naked ones. Okay, let's see. Here's the baby zombie filter in case there is some. Okay, they go up. Zombies are useful, I tell you guys. You can do a lot of stuff with zombies. The underrated mod. Or mob. Okay. Let's see. If they fall in here. Yes, they do. Bouncy, bouncy. Nicey. Good. There's the others. Yeah, let's get this badge too. Okay. Yeah, they're coming. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Let's toss a rail there. See if we have one that can pick up some stuff. Yeah. Yep, there is one that can pick up some stuff. Alright, now test. Okay. Open the floodgates. Oh, yeah, this one has to go into. Okay, so now we should have a rail down here. Somewhere in the item hopper. Yes. We didn't see it yet because they had some other stuff in there that was a bit unfortunate. But I think I saw it happening. And now, if we go into the end, we should see a zombie in there. Yep, and he's holding a rail. Perfect. Killing them and we get the rail back. Oh yeah, what I wanted to do here is this. So they can't get out. Okay, that looked promising. First test looked very promising. If you don't know what the heck's going on, it will become clearer in a second. Let me see. So what happens is we weaken the zombie in a way that he literally is one punch, right? And yeah, that means he dies holding the item and dropping the item in the overworld, but also getting at the same time teleported to the end, still holding the item. And that way you can dupe. Now, let's see. Yeah, this bump that in a bit. Okay, so the hoppers are empty now, right? You see that. Good. Okay. Yep. Everything clear. Let's get a few zombies. Then we will see it again in action. So this time I'm gonna give him a mushroom. Right? So there was no mushrooms on the other side. We have 3 in total right now. Okay. But I think it's working. It worked. Normally the zombies that don't hold any items will die and don't reappear on the other side of the portal. So that's the thing. That looks pretty promising because we had one. That means item duping definitely was happening. Alright, here's another batch of zombies. Okay. Good. Come on, guys. Hopefully we have one within the group that can hold stuff, but yeah, you know, you just stand here for a little while and get a bunch of zombies. Okay. Let's see, they're making their way up. It all seems to work just fine. Very good. Okay. Now we're gonna put one mushroom there. See if one of them can pick it up. Yep, we have a keeper. Very good. So now, stop bouncing. It's not good. Okay. Why are they bouncing? Ah, whatever. Let's press the button. Okay. Where's the mushroom holder? He's still there. Okay. We're opening the floodgates, sending them through. Okay. Now observe the hopper. Mushroom here, right? So that makes 3 in total. We go through. Here's a zombie holding a mushroom. We kill him. 4. Aha! So now think a little bit further. Give the zombie a shulker box. Put any contents you want inside the shulker box. You understand where I'm going with this? So I'm not gonna use it to dupe any random items or whatnot. I'm just gonna use it to dupe shulker boxes, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So let's see. We have this shulker box here. We have another one there. Let's try to dump as much stuff as we can in the chest here and in the other shulker box. Let's clear that out. It's gonna be an empty shulker box. Let's throw all that stuff in here. Blah blah blah. Okay. Get that. Get that. Okay. And I want my ender pearls back. We have food. Okay, good. So shulker box empty. Grabbing it, and let's get a zombie and repeat the process. Alright, we got zombies coming. Let's put our shulker box here. No. He can't keep stuff. He can. Perfect. Okay, and we got one with armor here, but that doesn't matter. Alright. So just to be sure there's no trickery going on. All that is in here is some rotten flesh, right? He's holding our shulker box. We're pressing our magic button. We're opening the floodgates. We're checking down here. We have a shulker box. We're going into the nether. Oh look, there's a zombie with a shulker box. Boom. We got 2. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That is the NHO way. So now we just need to lend some, shulker shells from somebody. Fill up a shulker box, send them through, and we're good with the shulker situation forever and ever. And, maybe somebody loses his elytra, somebody else loses something, we need to bribe some people. now we can dupe anything, any item in the game as often as we want to. Yeah, and with that said, I say this is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I see you next time. Bye, guys.